The Diplomat movie review. John Abraham's intense political thriller is crisp and engaging. In his capacity of a film producer, John Abraham has dished out some interesting cinematic choices, certainly more applause-worthy than John the performer has. From Wiki Donor to Madras Cafe and from Parmano to Batla House, John has given us some really engaging narratives under his stable. With his latest offering titled The Diplomat, Abraham gives us a real-life account which is as hauntingly disturbing as it is politically intense. Directed by Shivam Nair, this film revolves around Uzma Ahmed's harrowing experience of being trapped in the Indian embassy in Pakistan and the torture she goes through at the evil hands of her husband. It's a real-life account, and the makers leave no stone unturned in staging the events. The film starts on a rather gripping note, with Sadia Khatib, Uzma, entering the embassy rather surreptitiously to save her life, raising concerns over the premises' safety and of those who work there. Is she a spy? Is she a double agent? Or is she a suicide bomber with explosives strapped around her waist belt? Enters John Abraham, the diplomat, to decode the puzzle and establish the identity of the seemingly suspicious soul. Soon, the truth starts tumbling out. It is further probed into and finally validated. What begins thereafter is what seems like an impossible mission to rescue Uzma Ahmed and the efforts to bring her back to her homeland. There is a backstory to showcase what got Uzma in troubles. How did she land in Pakistan? What was she doing in Malaysia before moving to the torturous terrains of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? Multiple questions starts hovering over. Honestly, some have been answered simplistically, and some with creative liberties taken to make the narrative engaging. Nair keeps the affair crisp, but in his quest to place the events precise, he loses the essence of the larger context here that demand details and the much needed layered approach. How could the evil forces at play be so naive that they believe in the victim's story for visiting the embassy? Can't they sniff out the obvious plan being hashed here, that of the escape if not the revolt? But the best part about this drama is the way in which things have been portrayed without going overboard. The diplomatic pressure mounted, how the judiciary comes into play, how the rogue elements still play a havoc. Every event is fast-paced, crisp and nuanced. Watch the mix of the collective effort shown here, as indeed how one individual can walk that extra mile to save one innocent life. The amalgamation keeps you invested till the very last minute. Deshbhakti portrayed here does not come with heavy-duty dialogue buzzing or bullets being sprayed brazenly. Every word is carefully measured and every step is calculated, for the impact of one wrong move can ruin the courage on display. John shows remarkable restraint as an actor, which is impressive. Sadia emotes well, especially in the scenes that define the landscape of both the physical and the emotional torture. Jagjit Sandhu plays the part to perfection. Kumud Mishra, Ashwath Bhatt and Sharib Hashmi elevate the film with the precision of their craft as dependable performers. A special mention here for Revati for her dignifying and reassuring screen presence as Sushma Swaraj. All in all, John Abraham's The Diplomat is an engaging, interesting and intense watch. An additional half star for crafting an unusual story in a relatable and realistic way. My ratings, 3.5 stars.